Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. First thing I want to say is thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and for watching the video. I am seeing everybody who is doing it. Thank you so much. Without further ado, today what we're going to be doing is a smoky natural look with a little bit of shimmer. So if you are wanting to see that, grab your snacks, you know, your popcorn or your gummy bears, and let's go ahead and get into this video. So the first thing that we are going to be using is the Colorpop Cosmetics concealer in the shade medium 26. I'm going to be using this as a concealer on my eyes, and then we're going to be blending it out. Okay, so the palette that I'm going to be going into is from Morphe and the number 350M. This is what the palette looks like. It has very neutral colors. The colors that I'm going to be picking is going to go from obviously light to dark. So the first transition color that we are going to be using, it's going to be this color right here. It's almost like very light brown, and then we'll probably go into this one and then maybe into this one. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get this done. First brush that I'm going to be grabbing, it's called the Mono Pro brush in the number BMX 430. This is what the brush looks like. It's a very fluffy brush. So we're going to start from the outer corner and work our way in our eyelid. And by doing this, we're gonna go in some very slow type dabbing the brush into your outer corner and bringing the product forward in circular motion. And you get at the color basically what you want, what you feel comfortable with. If you want to go really dark, you can. If you don't, then that's fine too as well. I'm going to go in with the darker shade, which is this one right here, and we're gonna go right there where the bone meets your eye socket. We're gonna hit it in dab motions, and then we're gonna bring the product down a little bit and bring it to your inner corner. Do not worry, the product is not gonna look like this at the end. Obviously we're going to blend out these two colors. So now I'm going to go in with a Morphe brush in the number M513. This is what the brush looks like. And we're going to be blending out these colors. You want to make sure it's blended out. So you're gonna grab the brush and you're gonna go in circular motions all the way to your inner corner, and you're gonna blend it out. This is what the eyeshadows are gonna be looking like right now. And now we're gonna go in with the concealer to make a little cut crease. So with that being said, we're going to go back into our concealer, the Colorpop Cosmetics, the shade medium 26. Also, anything that I use, I will list it down in my description. So if you ever have a question, just go down to my description and you will see everything in my description box. So you're going to grab the product, and as you can see, I did a little line right there. We're gonna look up, look down, and your eye should be marked at the very top of your eyelid. And then you can always come back and just try to create a line, or you can put more product up more product on your eyelid and look up and then look down again, and you should see that line. I am now going to go in with the Morphe M167 brush. This is what it looks like. It's just a flat edge brush. It's a round tip brush. So you're going to grab the product that's on your eyelid and you're going to slowly maneuver the product to complete that line. That has already been created at the beginning. Obviously this is going to be very hard for some people. For some other people, I mean, I guess practice makes perfect. So once it's blended out, this is what it's going to look like. We're going to go back into that brown transition color, and we're going to bring that brush and we're going to bring it forward to remove that harsh line. Now that I have blended out my eyelid, the very harsh line that I had created, now I'm going to go in with the shimmer shade, and I believe it's going to be this one right here. Facial spray. I'm going to spray the tip of this brush and dab my brush into the product. I apply it on my eyelid. I press the product on top of my lid. I do not press and slide. Now I'm going to go back into that dark brown shade and I'm going to apply it on the outer corner. I'm going to place it back in the outer corner. I'm going to dab just to blend out these two colors together. I'm going to go back into that blending brush and bring this forward up. As you can see, I'm starting from the bottom, slowly going up and bringing the product forward. And that's what it's going to look like. I'm going to fast forward this and go ahead and finish my other eye, and then I'm going to apply my lashes, and then we'll get to the face. I'll be right back. Okay, so now into the face. We are going to be using Angel Bill, which is my favorite primer. I only apply it in the areas where my pores are the most seen, which is in my T-zone. And the foundation that I use is called Can't Stop Won't Stop in the color medium olive, and this is what it looks like. This foundation, guys and girls, is a very full coverage foundation, so if that's what you're looking for, I do recommend it. Now if you do not like a full coverage foundation, another one that I can recommend you is the Fit Me from Maybelline, I believe it is. That is a good foundation, not for, it's probably like medium coverage, but this foundation is full coverage. If you're going for that, then I highly recommend it. If you're not, then you know. This sponge that I'm using, I believe I got it from Ulta. From Ulta. I cannot remember the name of it. I always get everything when it's on sale. I do not buy anything that is full price. And when I mean everything, I mean everything. So I go in and I blend it out as much as I can. Make sure you always get your chin because you do not want to have your neck white and then your face obviously the color. So I always bring down the product. Sometimes I even get my ears. Now we're gonna go into concealer because I have a baby that's 10 months old and a sister can't sleep. So we're gonna go into the Colorpop Cosmetics concealer once again. So let's do this. And we're gonna put it on her nose and put it on her forehead. And with the same blending brush, blending beauty blender, we're gonna go ahead and fix this problem. So now I'm gonna contour my face a little bit. I go into the product Makeup Revolution by London, Conceal and Define, and this is also full coverage. This goes a long way. All you need is a little bit. I'm going to show you. This is what the product looks like, the packaging, and this is the shade F13. Everybody's shade is going to be different. Mine is F13. When I mean that you need a little bit, you need a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the side of my face where my bone is at. There's a hollow right under that bone line. You're going to grab the product and you're going to dab it. I'm also gonna contour my nose. I have to work kind of fast with this because it does dry up kind of fast. And on your forehead. And do not forget that double chin. So then I always start from the bottom. Yes. So I'm gonna grab the tip of this. I'm gonna go in and blend out the nose. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into a setting powder. The setting powder that I use, it's called Collab. I'll get it from Sally's. Mine is in the shade Set the Stage. This is what it looks like. Obviously it's dirty, and if you can see it, that's the shade. And with the same beauty blender, I go in right under my eyes. Then on the nose, tip of the nose to snatch the nose. In the middle of your forehead.
And then on the bottom of your jaw.
Okay, so the bronzer I'm gonna go into, and this is the shade Deep. As you can tell, I absolutely love this bronzer. I am gonna go grab a contour brush. I can't remember where exactly I got this. I'm gonna grab some. I'm going to put some on the same places where I put the contour color. Okay, and this is what we're looking like. Now I'm gonna go into a little bit of blush. The blush that I'm going to be using is from LMR Cosmetics. I got this blush in BoxyCharm. I'm going to be using these two shades. This is what it looks like. I'm going to be using these two shades together. With the same beauty blender, I'm going to go in and I'm going to wet this with my facial spray, and I'm going to take off the setting powder, because when you take photos and the flash is on, you tend to get a white lining where you contoured. So I am going to use this sponge and I'm going to wet it. I'm going to take off the excess powder with that sponge. It basically blends it out and basically like sets it in your skin, so when you take a photo, it's not gonna be there. You're not gonna be able to see that white tint to your face. All I'm gonna do is I'm going to grab the brush that I had applied the dark color in, and I'm going to basically run under my waterline. On the brush, the remaining part that's on the brush, it should be enough. To allow that dark color. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back into I'm gonna go back into mascara to do my waterline. Now I'm gonna go in with highlighter. My favorite highlighter is the Too Faced Cosmetics highlighter right now, and it's called Fancy Pink Diamond, and this is what it looks like. This is, to me, such a beautiful highlighter. I got it with BoxyCharm. That's one thing that I will recommend. So I'm gonna spray my face and then apply it. Once again, my camera died. We're gonna have to do something about that. So as I was saying, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel.